Well, good morning, real estate fans. Alice Lema here, broker General Scott, with another edition of the weekly podcast. Today, we're going to talk about a phenomena that we haven't seen for a while. We're watching many buyers jump in unexpectedly because they found the house their dream, but they also have a house to sell. But you know what? You know why it's noteworthy? The sellers are going for it. Sellers are accepting these contingent offers. So we're going to talk about the contingent offer and this new development happening even as we speak. Okay. So before we jump to that, I want to give you a quick second to subscribe to the channel, give us a like, a comment, a question, share with your friends. If you want to talk to me personally, privately, floating up here somewhere is my number, 541-301-7980. Just give me a call or a text. Okay. So now let's go to the podcast. Unexpected buyers jumping into the market, but they have houses to sell and the sellers are going for it. What a phenomena. So it's been 10 days or so. I've started noticing, and it's not just me, it's a lot of other agents. What's happening is, as a side effect of the market softening, normalizing, we have more people putting their homes on the market. People who are not planning on moving see those houses. It's the house they've always wanted in their whole life. And they call me up and they say, write an offer on that house. I'm getting my house on the market as soon as you can take pictures, and we're moving. But if I don't get that house, I'm not moving. So this is what I was waiting for. It's kind of the beginning of the market trying to normalize. We used to see a lot of this before COVID, like 2018, 2019, people were more comfortable with it. But well, and also in down markets, sellers are more likely to take a contingent offer. But our market's been pretty strong for several years. So while I was waiting for this to happen, you had to have certain market elements in place, like more inventory. So it's very interesting that in the last 2 weeks, we have a lot more contracts being made with buyers and sellers, but there's a house to sell. And it just means that the sellers are adjusting to the market changes, just like the buyers are. The buyers had to adjust to market changes of interest rates and all the world volatility. The sellers have to too. And so now people are giving each other a little more time because they can. And it's not for everybody. These contingent offers are not for everybody. But one of the ways you can help both sides is by using this MLS status called active contingency. And that means that the listing is still going through the IDX feed like a fire hose, going out to all the websites like mine and John L. Scott and Zillow and all those people. But it says that there's a contingency. So that means there's probably an offer, but with 3 to 5 days notice, another buyer could jump in and just place that first person. So it just creates a little bit of time and safety for both parties. And it allows somebody to be in escrow as a buyer and have a target address. And it allows the seller to be in contract with a real buyer. They just need a little bit of time. So I'm super excited to point out that people are getting way more comfortable with this. Want to run the days on market, because part of what's happening is as the days on market go longer, then more of this contingent strategy happens because it can, there's space. And also I want to talk about the buyer profile a little bit, because there's some, what I call info snack kind of pieces of data that I want to share with you. But here in Jackson County, we have an average days on market of 47 days. Now, remember, a normal market is 120 to 180. So that's 4 to 6 months. A little tangent. I personally don't think anybody's house should take more than 60 to 90 days to sell, even in a down market. But that's a different podcast. But the statistics are that a normal market is 4 to 6 months. And right now, Jackson County is up to 47 days, which is, we haven't seen that long of a time for a while, but it's still considered on the seller market side. And that's kind of how it feels out there. We still have a few more buyers than sellers. So Jackson County days on market, 47, Josephine County, 53, that's almost 2 months. And Klamath Falls, 46. Yeah, Klamath is like the new and up and coming county to buy in for both residential owner occupied folks and also investors. So our days in market are slowly ticking up, and that's part of another validation. The market is a little slower, but there's still plenty of opportunity. Another info snack: 45% of the buyers out there right now are first-time home buyers. 45%. Now that's the category buyer that's most susceptible to the interest rate changes. And they're still out there. 45% of the buyers, according to a report by Zillow, right now are first-time home buyers. We haven't seen that since 2019. I've got a chart here from Zillow. Additionally, the National Association of Realtors did a study on age bracket of who's buying. And right now, the 18-year-old to 29-year-old, that's pretty young, right? 18 to 29 make up 17% of the purchases right now. 18 to 29-year-olds are 17% of our purchase market. Ages 30 to 39 are 26%, and ages 40 to 49 are 23%. So you add all that up, that's way over 50% are between the ages of 18 and 49. Those are the younger folks. Now, us older folks, ages 50 to 59 only make up 12%. Probably because we hate moving. And ages 60 and up are 23%. So it used to be in the old days that a lot of the kids coming into the housing market would buy from the older folks that were downsizing. The downsizing isn't happening much anymore, and there's a lot of reasons for that. Some of them are sociological, some of them are financial, and some have been opportunity. But so that's another reason the housing market in the last 5 or 10 years has been hard. Well, also, the COVID really did a number on our housing market. But when you look at the age brackets that the National Association of Realtors is documenting, 17%, 18-year-olds to 29-year-olds, 26%, 30 to 39-year-olds, and 23%, 40 to 49-year-olds. That's an incredible amount of purchases from the youngers. And I was surprised to see that, because I always think it's the olders that are out there doing the purchases because they're less susceptible to economic changes, interest rates, and things like that. Plus, older people frequently have other assets that they're selling or dissolving. So they just have more money in their life to do purchases regardless of market conditions. So there's a couple of info snacks for you. 45% of buyers right now, according to Zillow, are first-time home buyers, and 17% of today's buyers are 18 to 29. I just find that fascinating. And we have more contingent offers being accepted. So lots and lots happening this week. Super excited. And we'll stay in touch every week and let you know how we're doing. If you want to chat with me, talk about listing your house or doing some kind of a purchase, give me a jingle, give me a text, 541-301-7980. Otherwise, hug the ones you love. Have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye.